Hey Montreal, it's Donnie Milwaukee. I just packed up the car from Halifax with a bunch of gear, got a couple drum kits, a bunch of synths, my organ and stuff, and I'm moving across back west a little bit, stopping in for the weekend to come teach for 8 hours a day at Musico Pratini. Really excited. This is the third installment of the Good Ingredients program, so we're going to be covering, again, live sound, rhythm, theory, and proficiencies. Live sound, now we've gone over some of the basics of like the channel strip. We're going to be actually getting our hands on the PA setups, equipment setups. We're going to be setting up drum kits just for fun. We'll pull it all out the car, getting you used to hardware, different types of hardware, different types of keyboard stands, get our hands into some live mixing as well. Brought some microphones with me. And then in terms of rhythm, what we're doing now is we are doing our song lifts. So we are going to be, with all the notation we've been learning about before, we're going to be clapping out rhythms, writing it down, and then listening to songs and writing out what the vocalists are doing. So really getting into hearing phrasing not directly on a beat and being able to write out what the idea is stating, again, just for clear communication. The important part here is we're going to be also analyzing the rhythmic structures of these melodies in the song and its correlation to clave, things like partido alto, or just how these rhythms kind of work with tension and release and songwriting to create interesting melody. With the theory, I know a lot of people have been very focused from the last sessions on getting, your fundamentals down, your key signatures, your intervals, your chord building, getting all your alphabet together. But now we're taking that a little bit step further. We're going to be introducing the chromatic solfege a little heavier in practice. We're going to be doing exercises through everything that we've already been learning, and we're going to be looking at tensions, because the fourth thing in proficiencies is we are starting on the instruments now. So first thing is drums. Everyone's touching drumsticks. We are getting everyone get a basic sense of just simple German grip drumstick technique, just so you can hit, just so you can build up and play a beat. We've already been doing body percussion, so that coordination is going to be there so that you can sit behind a kit and sound pretty good. With keyboards, having those tensions in our back pocket is going to make things a lot easier for getting into voices. Starting with some basic proficiencies of scales and chords, to get a little bit of technique going, watching everyone's piano technique, discussing piano technique versus keyboard technique versus organ technique and synth, and just the way you kind of touch things a little differently, the weight and the shoulder and all of the science behind it. But we'll also be getting into looking at some songs as we get towards our fourth session. Definitely want to be looking at songs now, repertoire, and that'll include some hip-hop, some R&B, some neo-soul, and looking at the voicings in these songs, in these samples, and fleshing that out, because the theory we've been doing, we know it's entry level kind of stuff, and so let's talk about how this stuff gets used in real life. So really excited to get there, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.